Starting off, we have the mushroom. Now the mushroom is the most basic power up in this whole game, and all it does is make you so that you turn into Big Mario, so if you get hit you won't immediately die and you'll just turn back into Small Mario. And well, the mushroom has been used in practically every single Mario game since the original, and it's probably one of, if not the most recognizable Mario power-up of all time. Next up is the Fire Flower. Now this power-up makes it so you could shoot fireballs, and also you could get hit 2 times before dying. And well, just like the mushroom, this power-up has been used in basically every single Mario game since the original, and is also extremely recognizable. This power-up is also pretty useful, but not in 3D games and only in 2D games. As well, in 2D games like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, it's really good, but in 3D games it's not that good because you actually have to aim for it. Next up is the Propeller Mushroom. Now this power makes it so that you could fly around and glide down really slowly. And well, this power could actually be really overpowered, as well you could basically skip entire levels without actually having to worry about getting hit. As well, all you have to do is land on one block and then shoot immediately back up into the sky, and then you can slowly glide down. And well, you could also spin down, which is overall a pretty cool thing, especially if you're about to get hit by something in the air. You can immediately just go straight down really quickly. This power-up also makes it so you can get hit 2 times before immediately dying. Next up we have the Ice Flower. Now this was the first 2D Mario game for the Ice Flower to actually be in. It's very similar to the Fire Flower, except it just freezes enemies instead of immediately killing them. After the enemies are frozen in ice blocks, they are frozen for around 10 seconds, and in that time you could ground pound on them to destroy them and also throw them at other enemies to kill them. Even though the Ice Flower is a pretty simple concept, it's still overall a really good power-up. Next up we have the Penguin Suit. Now the Penguin Suit is just a very overpowered version of the Ice Flower, as well you could also shoot ice balls with it. And it also just freezes enemies just like the normal Ice Flower, and with that you could also slide on your belly with the Penguin Suit. And you could also swim around extremely quickly, and since you're able to swim sideways, you can actually get into smaller gaps to get like star coins. So yeah, this power overall is just a really good variant of the Ice Flower, as well it gives you a lot more to do, and it does everything the Ice Flower can except just better. And well, this is also a new power up to this game, so yeah, I really don't know why they added the Ice Flower and this suit in the exact same game, as well the Penguin Suit could do the exact same thing as the Ice Flower except just a lot more. Next up is the Mini Mushroom. Now this probably has to be one of the most useless power-ups in any Mario game to ever be made, as well it literally makes you super small, and well you can't really kill enemies that easily. And you could barely even kill any enemies, as well to kill an enemy like a Koopa or a Goomba you actually have to ground pound on them instead of just jumping on them, because if you jump on them you'll just bounce off of them. The only thing that this power-up was ever used for is to get star coins so you could go into small pipes and get there. The only other semi-cool thing about this power-up is that you could actually run on water if you run quick enough. You're also really low gravity, so if you jump, you'll float down pretty slowly. But this could also sometimes be a bad thing. If you're about to run into something in the air, you can't really get down that fast. Next up is the Star. Now the Star temporarily makes you invincible for around 15 seconds. You know, the amount of time that you're actually invincible with the star varies on which game you're playing, because in the original game it was slightly longer than some other games. So yeah, mattering on which game you play, the star could overall be pretty good or pretty bad. But yeah, overall the texture for the star is just a rainbow Mario, and it overall looks pretty cool. And we also have the 1-up. And all the 1-up does is that it just gives you an extra life, so if you die you won't actually lose all your lives immediately, as you'll have an extra one. But yeah, which power up in this video is your favorite? Comment that down below, and yeah, have a great day.